Here we go!
California's minimum wage for fast food employees will jump to $20 an hour next week. ABC 10 News reporter Perla Shaheen explains how this will impact consumers and employees.
This $20 wage comes from Assembly Bill 1228. It applies to more than 500,000 California fast food workers employed by chains with more than 60 locations nationwide. California-based coalition of franchisees called the IFA says this is likely to happen across the industry, along with layoffs and a cut down on employee hours. But the long-term economic impact is still unclear.
It's very important. We have to help our small businesses. How are you helping your small businesses when you're forcing wages? What's going to happen, and what's been proven to happen, is when you do that, these small businesses fire many of their employees.
You said very recently you would consider.
And there is no evidence that when you raise the minimum wage, businesses go out of business. That is simply not true.
Our country is going to hell.
Okay, no more Big Macs or Quarter Pounders at the Stonestown Mall in San Francisco. After more than 30 years, the McDonald's has shut down. The owner says rising costs sparked his decision to close. Whatever the case here, people are caught off guard.
This is a spot that everybody goes to, everyone. Every time I come, it's always not just the kids, but everybody comes for the coffee, just to sit down and talk.
It's sad to see it again. You know, kids also enjoy fast food restaurant.
The Stonestown McDonald's closed yesterday, and today it's literally being taken apart.
I'm really disappointed to hear that. More so for my mom than for me, because she dearly loves McNuggets, and this is one of the few places close enough for me to bring her.
Not anymore.
The franchisee owner, Scott Roderick, tells KRON 4 the decision to close the restaurant was a difficult one for his family. Roderick says there are two main factors that led to the closure. One, he says, the landlord was unwilling to negotiate a sensible long-term rent. Second, Roderick says the cost of operating a business is accelerating at historic levels. He says it became extra challenging to stay open after the state's $20 minimum wage mandate went into effect on April 1st for fast food restaurants.
And there is no evidence that when you raise the minimum wage, businesses go out of business. That is simply not true.
We're talking about massive insurance costs that have gone up in the state of California, if you can get it. Government regulations that sometimes choke the lifeblood and oxygen on a small business entrepreneurship. Obviously, backdoor costs have skyrocketed. Milk, eggs, the cost of beef, chicken.
This is what it's about. This is what we're best at, because we keep crushing it. Democrats, we keep crushing it. Look at all the elections you've won, Democrats. You keep winning. You keep outperforming. It's extraordinary. Pat yourselves on the back.
Our message to everybody struggling right now is this: help is on the way.